Alright. So what we're going to do today is pointillism. So what you need, I did a 2-inch grid of my apple. Have my printout, my black and white. Already do my apple. Make sure when you're drawing your apple, make sure you're following the proportions. Use the grid. We draw a grid for a reason, to get the size and shape that we need from our printout to transfer to your paper. If you need to go look at that video again and really see how this is done. I've seen a lot of people not they're just drawing an apple. They do the grid and just draw an apple and just go on thinking that I won't notice. So make sure you're drawing, when you draw your apple, you're using the grid for a reason. Alright, you're going to need a Sharpie. I have 2 just in case. If you don't have a Sharpie, let me know and we'll figure it out. So pointillism is when we use dots. If you remember from our value scales that we drew, we went from dark to light. So if you want to have this over to the side, you know, just for reference, you can. So what we're trying to do is create dots. Now this is going to take a while. It's not like some of our other ones. So you have to be patient. And just go with the flow. Take your time. Be patient with it. And you'll be good to go. So when you start, I'm going to erase my grid inside my apple first. And we're gonna just start doing our little dots. So I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna start with this dark. Let's try to get that. And kind of, if I'm doing a dotted line, I'm kind of following where this apple, this very dark part of the apple. So I'm drawing a line, a dotted line. I'm not sitting here doing this. I'm drawing a dotted line in a way that kind of gives me this shape that for this dark part of the apple. If you draw a line, you cannot get that back. You cannot erase. You can't erase. So if you put it down, I'm still using my grid. I'm using my line, so this goes here. So I'm trying to still use my grid, even though I erased it. You can still see it. So this is a really dark spot, and I'm going to go back and try to outline this a little bit, this really light highlight. Sometimes it's easier to make the stuff a little bit bigger, like this. I made this a little bit bigger on my paper, just to make sure I don't go in. I might go up here and dot where this dark shadow or dark part of the apple is. Up here. There's this, the hot or lighter part is yellow green normally. Up here, then we have this goes on the bottom, and then we have a little bit of a that goes on there. Alright. So this gives us a general place where we need to start using dots. Now, in this dark area, it's not all the same. So this black may be this area, but this part over here maybe be this tone. So when we start doing this, we're gonna have to just keep an eye on that. Even though this is dark, this has different grays in this dark area. Even though I did a line for it, it still has very different darks. So I'm gonna put it on fast mode, and then because this is gonna take a while, and then you see what to do.